You're interested in living a more holistic way of life. In this video, I share with you 8 tips to live more holistically. I'm Karen, a licensed holistic psychotherapist, certified aromatherapist, and Ayurveda and yoga instructor, and I bring you videos on holistic wellness so that you can live your most optimal life. I created an informational page for you to download. Just go to the description down below and click on the link, and it'll take you to this little handout over here so you can actually follow along with me or have them to read later on so that the concepts really integrate into your mind. If you like videos on holistic health and well-being, please consider subscribing to my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. So what does holistic living mean anyway? It really means understanding yourself or seeing yourself as a whole person, a person with a body, a mind, a heart, and a soul. And if you like more information on that, I invite you to watch my video on how I became a holistic psychotherapist, as it explains the holistic perspective a little bit more than we'll do in this video. This video is really just about the 8 tips to live more holistically. But basically, it's attending to yourself as a whole, attending to your body's needs, your mind's needs, your heart's needs, as well as your spiritual needs. So the first tip is to eat organic, green, and mindfully. So eat clean, green, mindfully, and eat organic food. So definitely, I think we know now that it is way, way, way in our best interest to eat organically, foods that are free of GMOs and grown with growth hormones. It's just better for us to have organic foods because they are cleaner. And as well, it's great to favor green foods, as there are some of the most nutrient-dense foods out there. And so foods to favor are whole foods. This means foods found in nature in their natural state. So think avocados, actually fruits and vegetables, even meats. They're that are minimally processed. Cold cuts are actually processed, so I'm not talking about cold cuts, but I'm talking about a clean, lean, organic cut of meat that would be considered holistic. And so favor foods found in nature, the whole foods, and reduce processed foods. Anything that's in a can, in a box, in a prepackaged meal, those are processed foods. Focus on the superfoods like kale, blueberries, and chia seeds, as they are nutrient dense. That means inch per inch, they contain more nutrients than other foods. So if you want to boost your nutrients, focus on eating superfoods. And then also increase your awareness of your food by actually noticing your food. Notice its textures, its aromas, its tastes. Really take the time to just look at your food and be with your food, and take time to, in between bites, put your fork down so that will slow down your pace of eating a little bit and will allow for better digestion. Number 2 is focus on positive relationships. Put less of your energy on negative relationships or toxic relationships, and actually, if you can, eliminate those kinds of relationships, as they're just energy drainers. And so focus on the people in your life that actually you enjoy being around, that lift you up and inspire you and help you feel good about being who you are, good about being you. Third tip is to watch your thoughts. Be the watcher of your thoughts. Be aware of what you're thinking, and whenever you say things to yourself like "I can't," replace that with "I can." And when you say to yourself "I should," replace that with "I could." And that's because it's less punitive and less likely to create inner negativity for you. So watch your thoughts and change your thoughts, if you can, to statements that are more positive inside. And always, always give yourself time to reflect and to contemplate. Have a regular journaling practice, or take a slow-paced walk so that you can really clarify what it is that you're thinking of. What are those thoughts that lead to your feelings and then your behaviors? But first, clarify what are your thoughts. Focus also your thoughts on the now, as opposed to focusing your thoughts on the past or on the future. If we focus on the past, that leads to depression, and when we focus on the future, it leads to anxiety. So try to always bring back your thoughts to the present moment. Every day, do something to reduce your stress level. When you notice that you are moving fast through your tasks, just pause and notice that you're moving a little bit fast through your tasks, and remind yourself that there is no rush. Why am I rushing through these tasks? That just creates internal stress that's really not necessary. So just go about your tasks, Notice the pace that you're going at, and if you find yourself pushing a little internally, slow it down. Take a deep breath and just say to yourself, there's really no rush. I can take my time. Other things to do daily that reduce stress are taking a walk outdoors, exercising, doing some yoga, qigong, or meditation, and also putting down your smartphone after dinner. Remember to connect with your spirit often through prayer, meditation, journaling, or taking a walk in nature, and invite intuition into your life. Always take a moment when you're making decisions to stop and ask, what does my gut say? What does my heart say? So I invite you to put a hand on your heart and a hand on your gut. And before making any decision, just say, what does my heart say? What does my gut say? And then wait and listen for the answer. Tip number 6 is to move your body every day. We're not designed to have sedentary lifestyles. Look at our ancestors through evolution. We are beings that need to move. If not, it just creates illness. Tip number 7 is to aim to get 7 to 9 hours of restorative sleep per night. Sleep is absolutely necessary for optimal health and well-being. So if you're having difficulty falling asleep, please consult your doctor or a therapist to help you try to find solutions to help you sleep. In sleep, our bodies process the day physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and so it's really necessary to give our system the ability to do that through restorative sleep. And tip number 8, and our final tip, is to take your daily love multivitamin. And by that, I mean get a hug from a loved one, a pet, or a treat every day. This practice of taking your love multivitamin fills up your emotional well every day. So we have this emotional well or tank that needs to be replenished every day, especially because if you're a woman, you give a lot. You're always attending to other people's needs, and so you're giving of yourself a lot. It's important to find a practice that replenishes your emotional well so that you can feel full. It's just like a car. You put gas in there, you use the car, and if you run out of gas, it just won't function anymore. It's the same. We have this emotional well or tank that needs to be replenished every day. If not, it can lead to conditions such as burnout. And so do take your multivitamin and hug a loved one. So I remind you to download this little sheet over here so that you can always have it at your bedside and you can review it regularly so that the concepts really integrate into your system and you can start or continue or enhance your holistic lifestyle. I'm Karen. Please consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.